Hello everyone. You guys clicked on this video to hear why I believe Dispatch is the best game in 2025. And this is a little warning. If you guys have not played the game, I strongly advise you to go out and buy it if you haven't bought it yet. I would also like to give a shout out to the studios who worked on this game, which would be Ad Hoc and Critical Role. Without them, this game obviously would not be where it is or even a thought right now. So I just want to give a huge thanks to them and just overall give them a huge thanks for making this game. I've heard some people discuss the writing in this game and talking about how vulgar it is, how just unsanitary the actual content of it is. But I look at that as real life writing. And I thought this was a perfect spot to mention it in the video, but the writing had to be on par with show writing. Because as most of you know, it was supposed to be a show in the first place. And while we're discussing the writing, I want to talk about how the characters actually feel within this universe. I think the Robert Robertson character from this game is one of my favorites that I played. Obviously, I wouldn't put on par with like the games like Arthur Morgan, a John Marston, or like Jin Sakai from Ghost of Tsushima. But we all know Robert Robinson isn't supposed to be an Arthur Morgan, a Jin Sakai, a John Marston. He's supposed to feel complex. Obviously, those characters that I mentioned are complex, but since it's us as the players making the decision, it gives us more of that feel within this universe and for the character of Robert Robertson himself. But in this game, it's not just Robert Robertson that's complex. You have the complex characters of Blonde Blazer, Invisigal, you got Chase in there as well. The character I really want to discuss, though, which I mentioned, is Invisigal. There are a few points in this where I want to talk about Invisigal. The first point is when she's on the park and Robert is telling her, that fate is bullshit and stuff like that. The second part I wanted to discuss is when she's in the locker room after you cut her or you don't cut her from the team in episode 7.
Some people are born to be heroes. I'm not one of them. I tried. Just wasn't meant to be.
Meant to be? What are you talking about?
Blazer, Phenomena Man, they have hero powers. Strong out there for all to see.
Flying through the sky. Nothing to hide.
What's your point?
I have fucking villain powers. I can turn invisible and skulk in the shadows. My powers...
I like this clip because you get to see the softer side of Invisigal, the more real side, I should say. How Robert implies, he's like, you don't need to be a Phenomena Man. You don't need to be a Blonde Blazer. Just be yourself. Like, fate is bullshit and stuff like that. Like, that's what I really like about these two characters. I like the synergy they have on screen.
That's in the past. You're not the same person that was there that night. Neither am I.
That's sweet, but... I feel numb.
Hey, stop making this feel like a goodbye. Okay, you're suspended. It's temporary. I'm not letting anyone cut you.
All I wanted from this was for you to look at me the same way you look at Blazer.
Oh,
Even if it was just once, you know? That'd have been
yeah,
enough.
she's doing it for Robert,
I don't
man.
know what you mean by that.
Yes. You do.
Oh. As you could tell, I was just gutted when Invisigal said, I just wanted you to look at me, how you look at Blazer. Now, obviously, this will affect everybody differently. I chose to go down the romance option with Invisigal, so like if you cut her, I don't think you get that. And if you go with Blazer, I don't think you get that as well. Or I believe people have been interpreting it as like, you look at Blazer as a hero and you don't look at me as a hero. Like if you go down the love option for Blonde Blazer. And I don't even know where to get started on the voice acting in this game. It's phenomenal. I'll list out all the names that I think that are really notable. Obviously, Aaron Paul as Mecha Man, Laura Bailey as Invisigal, Aaron Yvette as Blonde Blazer, Sean McLaughlin, Jacksepticeye as Punch Up, Charlie, also known as Penguins, as Sonar, Alana Pierce as Malevola, Travis Willingham, Phenomenon. And then you got Joel Javier as Waterboy. You got Lance Constantopoulos, I'm sorry if I messed that up, but as Flambe, which is phenomenal. He was amazing in this game. You also got Thought Squad as Prism. You got Young Gravy as Gollum. Matthew Mercer as Shroud. And, of course, the legendary Jeffrey Wright as Chase. And honestly, I think me just naming off that cast, I don't even need to say anymore. The casting for this game was phenomenal. I liked Alana Pierce. I liked Jacksepticeye. I love Penguins. Playing these characters, I'm glad that Ad Hoc had the wherewithal to go grab some big YouTubers and put them in a game because I thought they were phenomenal. I thought the gameplay for this game was unique. Obviously, I know that the dispatching is from a game called Police Simulator, I think. I'm not too sure about that, but I know that this isn't the first dispatching game like it. But I enjoyed the dispatching probably more than most people did. I think the biggest gripe I also have with this game is the QuickTime events. I just wish there was more. There obviously, in episode 1, episode 5, I believe, and episode 8, you had a lot of QuickTime events, but I wish there were more spread throughout the game. It was just cool. I mean, obviously you didn't need to have it. I enjoyed it though. I'm including the animation into the gameplay because the animation style for this game was phenomenal as well. It's going to sound like I'm glazing, which I guess I am, but the music that you guys have been hearing throughout this entire video is literally from Dispatch. The soundtrack in this game is so phenomenal. I think that's even an understatement. And the worst part about this is that I can't even play you guys my favorite song, which is the song from the housewarming party in episode 6. It's Radio by Bershi. That song's phenomenal. I think it fits Invisigal's character to a T, and how she's involved romantically with Robert at the time, of course, in my playthrough. I also think the song works perfectly fine if you play through the Blonde Blazer story, because Invisigal is into you, like that's still a thing going on through that. You can see her visibly getting jealous in the back if you dance with Blonde Blazer. So I think the song's just a phenomenal find by the Ad Hoc team. Now we're at the part of the video where it's my final thoughts. Like I said, I think Dispatch is my favorite game of 2025. I know if you made it through this video this far, you probably agree with me on it being probably one of your favorite games, if not your favorite. So I'm guessing we're in this boat together where we are both hoping there's a season 2, in the hopefully short future, but I'm guessing it's going to be a few years down the line. But overall, if you have not played this game and you just watch this just to try to get a little insight on the actual game itself, this game is phenomenal. If you have not played this game, I would strongly advise you to. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.